Hello everyone! For those of you that were on YouTube, thank you for coming back. For those of you on Twitch, thank you for sticking around. I'm going to be playing some more Warframe, but combination of me being hungry and me having to deal with waiting around forever, I was able to record the footage of me finishing Silver Grove and the story stuff for the Revenant. And during that time, I also got Mastery Rank 13. So I have footage of that as well. And I'm just hearing the sound of my oven beeping. So, or my microwave oven beeping. So, if you all excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and start playing some footage while I'm going and getting dinner. So, if anybody... So, Tourmaline, you still there?
Yep. Hello.
Okay. Here's some nice footage to watch while I go and get dinner. Let me load up the screen for you. Or, wait a minute, no, you're watching on Twitch, so I think I'll be okay with that.
I could do either way, yeah.
Okay. Since I'm not going to be talking while I'm getting food ready, so here you go.
Yep, fair enough.
Who is she? What is she? Someone in Cetus must have answers. Come on, sweet things.
I will be right back while I go and get dinner. Welcome. This is Mastery Rank 13.
Your Warframe's movement abilities are key to this challenge. Defeat all the enemies before the ground completely falls away. A formidable performance. This test is now complete.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So, how do you like my performance in Warframe there?
Yeah, well done.
Yep. Next one. Yeah, the rest of this footage is going to be like 30 minutes. Like 30 to 40 minutes long each, so...
I need to know what happened to
So
the
it's like
last one. Find the place
So it's like,
where he calls
this is
out
basically
to us.
just like about an
Let me
hour
know
worth of
when
footage of me
Right.
completing the last 2 story quests. So it gives me plenty of time to eat. I have leftover spaghetti.
Got something. Heavy hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah? Shola!
Yeah, I should be able to hang around for at least half an hour.
So yeah, the storyline for this is try to find all the pieces of. We had to gather up all the Revenant parts, which is a pain in the rear because the only way you can get Revenant parts is by completing bounties on Cetus, and you only have like a chance of getting those. So it was very irritating getting all the blueprints, so I finally just decided, screw it, I'm just gonna do it all off, like, do the collecting of the blueprints and the collecting of the materials for Silver Grove off screen.
Yeah, fair enough.
Because it's all based on
See? He's
random,
farther out,
all based
trying to
on
escape.
chance stuff.
Can you help?
Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I
I
can.
see the tendril once again. Instead of striking it, the lost one, he extends a hand to the Eidolon? God, no! What was he thinking? He's like Mocha on the tower. Every day Mocha clambered across the tower ledges and scaffolds. Nothing happened day in and day out. Routine took his fear away. Oh, and oh, I see the tendril has him now. The lost one, he's become an anchor for the Eidolon to pull itself into our world. The lost one struggles, pulling back. Oh, but it's too late. The Eidolon begins to emerge. But the lost one realizes. He stops. He lets go. And so he falls. Falls from this world of the living and down into the next.
Okay, so yeah.
Maka, that
Yeah,
was
the
so
pieces of
stupid.
Revenant are connected
That
to
is unfortunate. But we
are
should try
connected to
again.
these like portals that the Eidolon are using.
Kanang!
So
It's attacking! Hold on. This isn't just some trapped Warframe spirit. He's become a mask for some Eidolon. We can't let it rebuild itself. Tenno, you need to destroy it. The Eidolon's violence is within him, Tenno. Cast it out. Free him.
yeah, so now we're fighting Revenant. We're fighting the Spectre of Revenant.
Thank the Onum. You've driven out the Eidolon. But what's left, I wonder? Muka, the Warden, they lost their fear. But I have plenty, and I'm still here. Is that why the Onum chose me for this? Thanks for the nightmares. Ah, glad that's over. If you need me, I'll be under Nana's blanket with a flask of hot chimur. Maybe I'll burn some incense for Muka. You know, sales isn't so bad after all. Everyone needs a mask, right?
Sometimes we fail, despite our best efforts.
But yeah, happily, if you're able to forge all the pieces of Revenant, it's actually very quick to be able to finish the quest itself. Just very irritating to deal with otherwise. Know what I mean, Tourmaline?
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things everyone I know who plays Warframe tells me is that there is a lot of grinding.
Yeah. Happily, I was able to get the stuff necessary in order to get the botanist equipment for my little robot friend. So
Nice.
anytime that I go into an area, it it automatically scans any plants that are within 50 feet of me, or 50 meters of me.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, I'm still eating a bit, so I'm gonna mute real quick.
Yep, all good.
Ordis wonders, why is he here? Ordis supposes everyone has to be somewhere.
Yeah, I basically have the remaining of Silver Grove to do. Takes a while. So, the story of Silver Grove is that you're asked by the New Loka, which is this syndicate whose purpose is to bring the pure forests back to the world, back to Earth. And one of them asks you to find something called the Silver Grove.
The Silver Grove. Can you feel
And
the purity?
protect
Beyond
it from
all is
the Grenier,
toxic. But here,
which is a hostile faction.
That's why your mission is so important. Can we risk losing this? Our shrine is nearby. Search around. I'll let you know when I can feel its energy.
Yeah, the first time you actually have to find the shrine yourself. So it is more than a little bit irritating.
Silver Grove, forgive this Warframe on your sacred soil.
Oh, I found a
by sky, by holy
I found
humanity.
a Soma cord.
Bless our mission to defend you. No disrespect, Tenno, but I had to ask forgiveness from the Grove. Carrying out this mission with a Warframe is a bit of a...
Yeah, Soma cord is basically how you collect the soundtrack music for the game.
Right.
Oh, and every time that you hear that pa-chink sound, that's the scanner. That's the scanner attached to my mech scanning plant stuff. And on Earth, there are a ton of random pine cones everywhere. So I end up scanning a lot of, well, they're called thresh cones, but they're obviously like big, giant pine cones.
Here, you're close. I can feel it. Can you see any narrow openings?
Yeah, so I have to find a narrow yeah, the only information that they gave me is, oh, look for a narrow opening. And I'm like, where? Ah. Happily, the new local lady tells you if you go too far from the area, but it's still very irritating.
I can't sense the shrine any longer. You have moved too far away.
Okay, fine, Amarin. Jeez. Jeez!
I think this is... Yes, yes, you're very close now. Look for a small opening in the rocks.
Yeah, sure. Like... Yeah, big rocks entrenched with big freaking trees. I'll have plenty of luck finding that. But happily, once you find the shrine, it's marked on your map, so you could just immediately go to it. And you could just immediately just run there the moment the next mission's.
Ah, good.
Because it would be really dumb if they have you freaking do that every single time. It'd be...
Yeah.
There we go, found it.
Here, can you feel it? You found the shrine. Anoint it with your apothic.
I'm making your place cozy with a bunch of tentacles. You like it?
The sun in my skin. My voice is the wind. I'm lost in this soil. Why?
Did you hear that? Unbelievable. The grove, it speaks. My heart, wait. A new apothic. We will learn its recipe, forage its ingredients. The grove needs this. New Loka needs this. It's time to wait.
Intruder! You should not be here!
We are pure and true. Forgive our intrusion. Will you accept our protection?
If we have to fight the Knave Spectre.
The Silver Grove must be confused about our pure and holy intentions. This
Yes,
new
pure and
object
holy.
may
That's
help
what these
it
tentacles are.
It understand.
Like, you could not have anything less pure and intentional than freaking have a freaking tentacle prime here. Oh yeah, give me any opportunity to blow up a freaking Jade Eximus. Jade Eximuses love to just drop lasers on the top of you. Yeah, not fun to deal with.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Yep, I attained the Twilight Apothec.
Hooray.
Oh, by the way, the Grineer are just planning to burn this forest down to make more factories. So that's pretty much their plan.
Yeah.
How is it that a spectre came to be in this most sacred shrine? Could this be a vestige of some earlier Orokin incursion?
Operator, the codex system just pulled another voice entry from that apothec. Allow orders to display it for you.
But yeah, I am going to need to pause this for a second because when I did this before, I accidentally skipped it. So I am going to have to pause and read this out. Oh yeah, I need to get a lunar picture. Gonna fast forward a little bit while I look up what a lunar picture is.
Dream.
Oh, yep, I did skip it. Here it is. My childhood dream has become a nightmare. I don't blame Margulis. He's as much a victim as the children we're working with. At first, the project seemed therapeutic and nurturing. I was myself. But now, transference therapy is being turned into a weapon. Now I build these vile weapons called Warframes for one purpose: death. I've become everything I hate. I long for the discomfort of my damp tent, the sick, aimless trees, the barren soil. I know I've left my soul behind back there. Titania is the next Warframe I've been commanded to build, but in secret, I've been siphoning resources from the project. I have an idea. A way back to that wounded land I call home. A way for me to forget this war and remember what I was.
My childhood dream.
The Silver Grove is a pure and sacred force. Why would it be vandalized with such a message? Earth's oldest forest is...
Whatever you say. Yeah, the lunar... It's the item is called the lunar... That I need to find is called the lunar pitcher. So, where else to find it but on the moon? By the way, have you seen, like, why they're called pitchers?
Yeah. Because, yeah, pitcher is like an old word for a jug.
Yep. But I also still remember the other plants that just blast out their seed all over the place.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here.
Just
Find
goes...
them and capture them.
They'll have plenty of robotics. Corpus never fight for themselves.
Okay, yeah, since I no longer need the... Oh, I got the lunar pitcher.
Target located. Bring them in.
Yeah, capture missions are just basically... yeah, you find them, you shoot them until they fall down, and then you trap them in the freaking negative zone.
In
your... You trap them in the negative zone.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Oh yeah, I turned off particle effects in this because I feared that the game would frickin' chug. The game would become incomprehensible, so I turned off particle effects. Particle effects.
Or even if the game doesn't start chugging, that kind of thing is usually the bitrate killer.
Yeah. So then So what would happen is that he would turn into particles and just flow into your hand, and then you basically hold on to him until you get to extraction. Like, imagine the freaking bubble, the bubbling thing
Corpus walkers
from
are heading to your location.
Steven Universe.
Oh, I've never watched any of those.
Oh, you never watched Steven Universe?
Nah.
It had a good, like, thing of the week formula, but then it got super serious, and then everyone wants to ignore the fact that Steven Universe is basically a child soldier.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Yeah, I got 6 lunar pictures in that, so that's plenty.
Nice.
So now I can make the apothec and then make the apothec and then move forward with more silver growth. So how much do you know about Warframe?
Not too much. I did like the tutorial level, so I know the basic setup with the frames. And yeah, I know there's like all kinds of factions warring all over the galaxy, and you're in these mechs that basically pull on the void, which is kind of similar to the warp in 40k.
Yeah. I got the Twilight Apothec. All I need to do is...
You have created the second Apothec. This is the path to an Earth unmarred by exploitation.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I don't know whether or not I need to equip the Apothecs or not, but I decided just to do it anyway.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yeah. No doubt. Then there's... Yeah, I basically have to go back and forth, collecting plants and things.
You're just in time. They're choking the forest with their flames. You must reach the shrine before they do. Oh,
Yeah, the thing is though, to save myself time, I did end up... I still have the recording of me getting the last pieces of...
different about this place, but Otis is not quite sure what it is.
Getting everything, but I think I might skip that for the sake of time. I'll show off like where the missions start. Like, oh, this is the places where you can get the stuff you need. But I'm gonna just skip past that I'm gonna skip me getting them for the sake of time, because it's just a matter of me running through the stage and my robot just scanning the things that and for those who don't have Botanist, the Botanist mod on your Auxilus frickin' drone, you actually have to use your codex scanner to search for the items you're looking for yourself.
Oof.
You hateful abomination! Get out now! Titania, is that you? Where have you been? I'm fading. Please, wake me again.
This is not right. Get out now. We don't know what we're dealing with anymore. This could be some sort of Orokin sentry. Who is this creature we've woken? The Silver Grove is timeless. This voice seems human.
Yeah, imagine freaking Greenpeace pure organic. Pure organic stuff. That's what New Loka is.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
And I got the Sunrise Apothec. Sunrise Apothec today.
Nice.
Yay! Forgive me for the squeaks, because I'd be more than happy to get rid of this couch, because this couch has no support. The creaking of the wood is not pleasant.
This new codex message, this changes everything.
Ballas is beyond pleased, but when I look at what I've built, at Titania, I feel sick creep up my throat. I hate her. A killer made by a healer. No more. I'm going back to where I belong, no matter the cost. I'm going back to the trees to find myself again. These past weeks, I've been secretly testing transference on myself. I can only survive short bursts, linking to Titania the way only Tenno can stand. I've never felt anything like it. A tortured presence, like an evil ink, staining my mind. But it worked. I'm going to use this wrong to make right. I'll stow away with earthbound cargo. Just my apothecs and these slapdash somatics I've stolen. By nightfall, I'll be home again in my tent under those bitter acid skies. This time, I'm going to fix it. I will seed a mighty forest, stronger than history, and by my will, use it to bring life.
I can't believe this. The Silver Grove isn't natural at all. It's just another abomination made by some delusional Archimedean. It was lies. I'm ashamed our ancestors worshipped such impurity. This can never get out. I'm done here. If the Grineer want to destroy the Silver Grove, let them.
What a dogmatic
Idiot.
perspective. Operator, you are a product of similar meddling, and yet you are good. Your actions have meant more than your origins. Ordis believes we must complete our mission.
Frostleaf, a delightful herb with many healing properties.
Time to fast forward.
Yeah, I've got to head off for the night. So
Yeah.
I'll see you another time.
You take care.
You too. Bye.
So, to anybody who is watching, still watching and enjoying this, the first place to go to is Neptune and Galatea. There are areas in that where you can find frost leaves. More specifically, if you go
Success. The captive is safely in our hands.
if you go to an area
Congratulations,
where
Tenno.
there's outside areas, there's frost leaves there that you can scan. Happily, I was able to get all the frost leaves that I needed for that. The next item up for bids is going to Mercury M Prime.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
In order to collect Vestained Moss. I wasn't aware of how much I got, plus I also got it. But I also got attacked by Parent Sequence, because since I have since I teamed up with since I chose the pledge to the Abraxas, Abraxas Initiative, I think it's called. Parent Sequence was 100% my. No wait. Red Veil was 50%, and Red Veil was 50%, and wait, no. Parent Sequence was 50%, and Red Veil is 100%. So I was very likely going to end up running into them a lot of the time. Since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead. I went ahead and completed. Got some Cephalon pseudo point, or as I like to call them, Cephalon Brainiac, because that's pretty much what that is. I believe I got everything.
Lot of infestation.
Oh, right. I didn't get all the Vestained Moss run. So I'm just going to fast forward to the...
Too bad it only...
I already have all the frost leaves. And that's the Sunrise Apothic. Happily, I had everything else already. Those I don't know where to find. You're better off just looking them up online. Again, having the botanist mod on your Auxilus thing is probably the best way to go about this painlessly. Otherwise, you're just going to be ending up searching around. You're just going to end up searching around for a while. But happily, we get to go and finish the visit the shrine. I believe this is the last time. I do believe, and I think you face off against it.
Titania, have you returned to protect me once more? The last apothic. Quickly, please.
The fire infects me. I am fueling my own destruction. Titania, stop them!
A mind within the forest? This is an abomination. Let it burn.
Child of truth, you reject me but are blind to our shared purpose. Would you rather this world a wasteland in spite of me?
I don't know. This goes against everything I believe.
Truth has a way of doing that. Give me the final apothic. I need clarity to fight back. There. That's it. The clarity. And now I
Clarence and
realize
clear,
you're not
ladies and gentlemen.
my beloved Titania, but another like her. that has come to protect me. Beware! Titania's old guardians will still attack. I have no will over them.
And now you face off against Bay Arc Spectre.
I am grateful. But the workers are here, with their torches and violence. I will fight them the best I can. You have just a moment to escape.
No, we won't leave you. Tenno, ready yourself. I was wrong. We can't let this beautiful place burn.
Yay! Amarith is not a complete dogmatic fool after all. Yeah, but now we spend the next 2 minutes defending the shrine. It's a good thing I have an awesome defense-based Warframe here. In Hydroid. Yeah, but as soon as this is over, Warframe from this point forward until 1999 comes out, this Warframe is gonna effectively be relegated to like true multiplayer mayhem only, to just pure multiplayer mayhem. So, in case, so then that way, if anyone wants to play different games for multiplayer mayhem, this will be a choice that people can make. But I'm more than likely going to be doing anything else for Warframe off stream, unless anybody wants to have a day where we just join in and play Warframe together. Which is a thing that we can do if we want to do a bunch of silly Warframe stuff.
I'm getting control. Hold on. I can help too. That's it. Thank you, whoever you are. I am Sylvana. Welcome to my forest.
Yeah, she basically implanted her mind into the
Sylvana.
forest.
I doubted you.
Using
I
transference.
thought you were just another Orokin poison.
I once thought the same of Warframes. When the Orokin found out what I had done here, they sent their dax upon the great trees, upon me. As the skies grew hot, and my roots split into cinder, I let out a deep, earthen scream. I was dying. And then suddenly, I felt a familiar presence. One by one, the mighty ducks began to fall, swatting hopelessly at some unseen menace. Others were snared, drifting upward in a mesmerizing light. And then, all at once, shredded by that unseen force, when the fire subsided, I knew what it was. Titania, my ashamed creation. I felt her beating wings through my branches. I felt her mortal wounds, her weeping burns as she fell beneath my canopy. And so it was here, within the grove, that she died to save me. Me, the one who had hated her most.
Sylvana, By the strength of this Tenno, she will fly again. I swear it.
The forest and myself are in debt to both of you.
Yep, that's how that goes.
Another job well executed.
Because some Warframes, depending on how things go, actually sometimes have a will of their own. The biggest example of this is Excalibur Umbra.
Trapped by transference inside a tree.
The Silver Grove was planted with the rotted seeds of the Orkin, corrupt in the eyes of our doctrine. Our tenets command us to reject it. But how can we? Sylvana longed to restore Earth's former glory just as we do. If we are to see Earth restored, perhaps New Loka itself must change. I will convince them to see Sylvana's creation for the miracle it is. Some will call that heresy, but it is true, and truth is the purest thing we have.
And that, ladies and gents, is Silver Grove. And that is also basically the end of all the story missions that I currently have access to. Next time that I do a story mission in Warframe will be 2099. And as far as I am aware, everyone who would normally want to who would normally be able to play the game with me or to do anything like that is currently either sick or busy. So it would help if I remembered to hit the not hit the so to everyone who is watching, thank you all for joining me in finishing up the story stuff for Warframe. And from the looks of things, thank you all for joining us. And I'm sorry, I just noticed that with everyone being sick, I think it would probably be best if I just end the stream here for right now. Because I kind of want everyone to feel better for when I play more Blood. But in my doing this, I won't be able to stream until Wednesday. But there is one thing I do need to let you all know about. I have recently gotten a position where I'm going to be working early mornings and, depending on the circumstances, likely, unless something else comes up, going into late nights on random days. So I'm effectively going to be on call. So because of that, it is very unlikely that I am going to be... It's very unlikely, but it is a thing that can happen, where if I get asked to stay after to do this job, this this after hours program, then I will not be able to stream. By the way, by the way, that's also a good.
Hey,
Warframe!
Hey, Dan, you're just in time. You saved the stream, Dan. I was just about to end.
Oh, well, I mean, don't mind me.
No, with everyone being sick, I was getting ready to move into Blood Omen.
Oh,
But with everyone being sick, I was actually planning on just ending the stream. But with you here, which would you like to do? Would you like to experience Blood Omen, or would you like to play more Warframe?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to take you up on your offer, so.
Which one?
Or I mean, your earlier offer of Warframe.
Okay then. So,
Warframe Flips.
So to everyone watching, the stream goes on! Hooray!
Yay!
So to everyone watching, give me a quick second while I set up Warframe. Real quick, and we'll see you all soon. Hello, everyone. Me and Dan were talking. It's time to farm some more Kome.
Hey, everybody.
So, we go ahead and take the time to load up Warframe real quick.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Brave. I have
Brave.
I have TTS bot, if you want to save your throat.
We have Toaster Bot on if you want to use that instead.
Collector K9 said, "Yeah, I know, gonna robot. Lag just kept me from typing sooner."
Oh, okay.
Dan said, "It's the voice, the toaster voice, the botter toaster bot voice."
So we decided we're gonna play a little bit of
I'm gonna tear this man away from Blood Omen. We're gonna farm. We're gonna paste ourselves to Warframe until we are also a paste.
Collector K9 said, "I feel horrible right now."
Yeah, I hope you get well soon. If you ever feel like you need to, Brit, if you ever feel like you need to, feel free to go ahead and rest. But thank you for joining us too.
Vapo Rub is my friend right now.
Ah, yes. Very good.
I need to get Vapor Rub. It's been so long.
A smell to open up the sinuses. I need something like that.
Yes.
Only way I can breathe.
Goodness. Have you gotten tested for the beer sickness? The sickness that is also a brand
I
of
do
beer?
not have COVID.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm just making sure. Just making sure. Oh man, did you hear that? Apparently the companions got a rework recently where their attacks they now have their own exalted weapons in the form of claws.
Yep. Oh, by the way, there's Kome on screen right now. She's a puppet girl, puppet woman wearing a kimono.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like suddenly we're like, oh, time to invade the plane of dreams in order to get our fortunes told.
Yeah.
Look at this nightmare. It's a very particular nightmare.
Yeah. Not only that, it's also we also serve this random deity of fate that just randomly existed. It's always existed there. You just didn't turn your head to the left.
I don't know. This must be a multiverse thing. Suddenly, suddenly a universe, a timeline where Kome exists, merged with our own timeline.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. That's a thing that can happen.
Yeah.
I guess.
It is very silly.
It is. It is very silly. I like the music though.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Collector K9 said, I am watching Macross RN. Macross has become my comfort show while sick, I guess.
That's fair. By the way, I am Pumpkinhead.
Hi, Pumpkinhead. Oh man, you should get Nidus. He looks even. He looks even more wicked with the pumpkin on.
Oh, and yeah, I'm 100.
Hold on, let me see if I.
The original 1982 Macross, specifically.
Yep, I am 17 plays away from getting a milestone. So I have the choice of and then I have a choice of the 3 milestone rewards. Of course, the one I'm naturally going to get is the Exilus War Chapter. Because it's either that or Orokin Catalyst. By the way, thanks for the free money. And yes.
Thanks for the free money, dipshit. Oh.
Also eating naan bread because it's the only thing I feel like eating at all tonight.
I want naan bread.
Naan bread's good.
Oh man.
Naan bread and hummus.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
There's the Dullahan mask.
Dullahan mask, you go to
No, I got it. I found it.
Yes. Happy Halloween. We are all Pumpkinhead.
Spooky scary skeleton, spooky spooky spine, spooky spooky ribcage, and the spooky spooky vibe.
Yep.
I don't know.
But yeah, if we're gonna do I do have a question. Are we gonna do this on Steel Path or regular? Because I don't even know.
Your preference.
Because I don't even know if it matters. If we're collecting.
Well, regular is very easy. I'll say that.
Yes, it is very, very easy. Like, level 10 easy. The entire thing there reminds me of... Oh, by the way, okay, I'm just trying to... There we go. Let's see how Hydroid looks in the... Hydroid Prime, appearance. Oh, that's what Hydroid looks like. But...
I've been thinking.
Oh yeah, Hydroid Prime helmet looks a heck of a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. Indeed.
Oh yeah, Hydroid Prime just looks a lot better. Oh yeah, I need to update Psylocke Prime. Pestilence. Let me go ahead and quickly look up Xylock. Of course, Xylock Prime build. Let's see. I wish I had lethal torrent.
Collector K9 said, "Hey Zero, my GAVV belt is on the way."
Nice. Shame it couldn't.
WTFDTTS.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't want to. It didn't want to say Gov.
More like gaff belt in it. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah, the freaking robot. The freaking robot gaffed. So, but I'm happy that you're gonna. I'm happy that you're getting some of the stuff you're looking for. Where is Seeker? Seeker. Scorch.
Now I gotta wait for some other pre-orders to fulfill before I ship the Valenbuster.
So you reserved the pieces first by paying for them and then you pay for shipping?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh, right.
It's an interesting business model. Who do you do your dealing from? Who do you do your business with that does an interesting model like that? Is it a Japanese company?
HobbyLink Japan and Zen Market.
Oh, I see.
Here we are.
For Japanese exports. Interesting.
There we are. Secondary Deadhead. Dead. Secondary Deadhead. Thank you. So, the only thing I would need to equip would be Galvanized Shot and Seeker. I don't have... No, wait, no. Galvanized Shot and Lethal Torrent. I have Galvanized Shot, but I need to get...
Yeah, they hold your paid orders for you so you can ship in bulk and save on shipping costs.
That is very nice, actually. It's very nice of a company to do that. In my opinion.
Go on to public and invite Dan.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, before we start
It's useful, but also is dangerous for me because it encourages me to make bad financial decisions. Lol.
Well, if you want, I can cover you. And, like, try to remind you that you should be saving up for things like, better computer parts, I guess? I don't know.
Oh,
you just want to invest in, like, an entire new computer?
I am supposed to be saving for a new car RN.
Okay. Oh, hey Dan,
well,
before we start this, I did get one mission.
Yeah, what?
Do you want to kill Mutilus Alid V with me?
Yeah, sure. Though I might need a key to get to him myself.
Let's see if I click on this and see if you need to join.
Oh. Hold on. Oh, there we go. We're starting. Let's go.
Let's go.
We're gonna kill extra vegan salad face.
Yeah.
Or substitute meat salad face. I don't know. Whatever the fuck you want to call it.
The man who dared demand that we enjoy salad. Krusty Krab salad.
I like salad. In fact, I ate salad for dinner.
No, the salad from freaking, which is just a leaf and a slice of leaf and a slice of tomato.
It has him doing its
Oh, is that something that SpongeBob? Is that something Mr. Krabs did? Wow.
Pearl said that.
Oh, that's right. She was trying to do like some sort of fancy Michelin Man sort of thing, wasn't she?
Too much.
Jeez.
Collector K9 said, the Ultraman Blazer Blu-ray comes out at the end of this month. Hi.
Why must you always
Nice.
work against progress? I'm trying to bring us all together. Things could have been different.
Here we go.
If you tried to.
Kamen Rider V3 Blu-ray next month.
You have one
Goodness.
more chance. Come to me and
Then
I
the Digimon movies in December.
of this gift.
3 great months for physical media.
Eliminating this target will have a significant impact on enemy forces.
Big disc.
Search the area. Leave no survivors.
Hey, how you going, man?
Warframe is strong.
Wait up.
All right.
Where are you?
Biological attacks.
I'm behind you. I think. Yeah.
I am hyped for all of those.
Oh, let me catch up a moment. Sorry.
Here you go.
Hello.
Holy cow! What was that?
This is Nidus,
Oh, that's
the
perfect.
infested Warframe.
That's perfect with the pumpkin.
It is. I'm gonna show you his abilities. What's really cool is that what his abilities do is
I
they
am also
synergize
hyped
with
for
a.
the Vintage Collectibles show this weekend. Need to feel better before then desperately.
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Yeah, I hope you get.
Get yourself quick. Get yourself some echinacea or some shit like that.
Do you see this color? This color will let you see like I see. It will let you want what I want.
Sorry for the text-to-speech cutting you
shit,
guys
you're
off
already there.
so much.
Okay. Here it comes.
I am not timing this well.
target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
Okay, where are you, friend?
Hello.
Multiple targets ahead.
Oh my gosh.
This flesh makes me
Wait, how'd you do that? I forgot how this boss fight works. Is this a hide thing? What? What?
Macross 7 is great. Just ignore Dynamite 7.
Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
I never really learned how that boss fight goes.
Yeah, I just turned him into.
Throw a collar at you?
For the Lotus.
Ah, shit! No! I got crushed! Since when did the building get its own steppies?
For a while. It's had those booties for a bit.
Steppies.
Oh my gosh, look at all that.
Look
give
at
me
all
just
what?
a moment, I'll be right
What's going
there.
on?
Food. I mean, enemies to step on. Sorry, a lot of my abilities focuses on, like, things to do with lifesteal and stuff.
Aha.
I mean, not like the kind of Inaros lifesteal, but What I'm able to do is that with every enemy I run over with that trail that I leave when I stomp, it builds up stacks, and having more stacks gives me more armor, more power strength, more health, I think. It does a shitload of things. But at the same time, you can spend some of those stacks in order to do other abilities, like this one called either Tether, where you can tether yourself to another enemy and use them as like a secondary overguard, or tether yourself to an ally, like that, and give them 64% something, I forget.
Oh yeah, because I would see some.
Yeah, that's mine. You see
Yeah.
the wiggly thing? That's mine. I gave that to you. So I can turn that off, or I can do. Come here, come here. You gotta see this. I can spawn my own garden. Flap. Check this shit out. You stand in it, you regen health.
Collector K9 said, I'm going to have to pass on getting the champion carrier immediately, which has me a little sad.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And the cool thing is, I get my own maggots. It spawns my own maggots. It's got these little wiggly things here that spawn my own maggots.
A nice little yellow garden node.
It is. It's great for
the
survival
same
missions.
price as the Valenbuster.
How much is Valenbuster?
And I'm not gonna pay like $60 2 weeks in a row.
That's fair.
Fair.
Oh, the thing that I was talking about earlier was that.
Bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
The thing that I was talking about earlier was that I was finally able to get the job for the early morning and late night thing.
Oh, good.
But the problem is, though, is that the late night thing is random. And because the late night
would mess up with the steady schedule of streaming.
Yes. And
Bandai did an annoying by having those released back to back.
Oh, yes.
The inbox has messages for the operator. Anything about orders in there?
Yes, now we could do Kome stuff. And I have a perfect frame for that. Let me see if I can actually swap out.
Revenant's a good frame for this?
No, not Revenant, Hydroid. Let me quit.
That's true, yeah.
Psylocke Prime is maxed out, so but I don't have anything
And
else.
then the Ultraman Arc Galaxy Armor toys release next week.
Yeah, there are so many things.
What's this
So that's 3 expensive toys 3 weeks in a row.
They surely know how to milk the money out of there.
WTF Bandai.
Yeah. Bandai, seriously. At least all of this is occurring within the same space as your birthday, so you might be alleviated from some of that.
Though they always load October to the brim every year to prepare for Christmas shopping season soon.
Yeah.
Into true.
Operator,
that is
did you
fair.
hear that? It said cosmic background.
Holy cow. Seiya's Visions is a nightmare mission.
Yo. I mean, it's all optional.
Yeah, but it's a nightmare mission.
It is, yeah. Makes you wonder what kind of nightmare is it Really? You're gonna do it? Okay.
Yeah, it's a death detonation mode.
Oh, boy.
So I had to pick which of the 3 things to drop and save for later and picked the champion carrier.
By the way, shout out to Pilopio and Raxi Fire for joining us for this particular mission.
See.
This mission is going to be going by so fast. I think the reason
Even though Boon Boonga may be my favorite of the 3 shows.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a given, honestly. No offense to
Yeah.
all you gav heads out there.
Yeah, I really think Boom Boomger is the better of the 3.
IDK how to feel about Ark.
They will try. The Tendril will ensure.
Like it is good but not amazing or anything.
Lure the infested by presenting offerings to Kome. And then, got them as Hailuk might got a good.
More on the mediocre side so far.
Sad.
What do you think?
I think it's pretty good so far.
I mean, I'd call it okay. I think what it's trying to do is focus kind of more on the large scale combat.
How can we prepare the offerings with these monsters at our doors?
It's trying to focus on the large scale combat to the point where it sort of like falls back on like story beats.
But yeah, hopefully I hope that you're feeling better soon because with tomorrow being Tuesday, my plan is to try and set up because I have both the new episode of Gov and Boom Boomger ready.
Collector K9 said, I'm gonna try and rest all day tomorrow.
That's good.
Is your workspace giving you the time off?
I had tomorrow off anyway.
Ah, okay.
Eat my zappy gun, you infested bitches.
Infested bitches.
Eat my zappy gun.
Hello.
Ve Victus.
Hey, Kit. Hello.
Hi, Kit. Hi, Kibby.
Hi,
I'll go.
Feeling
better?
you know.
Feeling better than earlier today?
I got sent home early today because my boss listened to my voice and heard me coughing and hacking and just told me to go home.
That's probably the best thing under the
Also,
circumstance.
Nice.
I was just gonna ask if that was a pumpkin on your head.
It is. It's for the new Halloween stuff. It's a yearly thing. Where for just one
How
in-game
is
credit,
Fox?
no funny money, you can
sound
buy yourself
pretty good right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little better, but definitely had a rougher day than the last few.
Yeah.
Well, your voice is sounding better than it has been recently.
Does it?
Your dulcet
Hell yeah.
tones, your dulcet tones are much more smoother.
I
this
think
day.
so.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll take it.
So,
Makes me happy to hear.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, so the thing that's happening here is that there is a dream that this person is having that shows basically a possible future where the infested whoa! The freaking infested Oni just went flying.
Nice.
Just eat itself.
Spoils of this faith dream for your use in waking life.
That be gun.
So it turns out this old lady Saya can have dreams that could potentially tell the future. and she claims these dreams are bestowed upon her by a Warframe treated as a deity known as
Another job
Kome,
well executed.
whom you see depicted in this altar. Not the
I
guy
see.
on the left. Don't worry about him. He just reads books.
Harmless as it gets, I'm sure.
Harmless, very harmless. Don't worry about it. So what this mission type does is we basically just fucking hop into the dream and sort of try and counter whatever the dream does in the dream in order to get good fates, I guess.
Interesting.
Try and get in with the good crowd on this Warframe / deity Kome side, because apparently Kome is a rolls the dice, is a fate deciding Warframe. You know, it's
Just
basically
don't.
like it's
Hoping she
basically
doesn't
like
nat
the
one, huh?
Warframe. It's basically like the Warframe personification of those geisha ladies that would like roll dice at a fucking Shogun era gamble table.
Yeah.
You know, they'd like take off
Interesting.
like one half of the kimono, and then they do this thing. It's like, wah, sha, yeah, and they roll dice.
I have no idea what. I actually don't have any frame of reference for that, but the way you describe it is fantastic.
It's pretty cool. Shogun dice rolling geisha. That doesn't help. Too many puppies getting shot in the
Okay, so I can build one of the pieces. Build the...
Collector K9 said, Kit, I for some reason have begun to gravitate towards watching Macross while sick.
Oh, it's just kind of a tradition. I usually play Pokemon when I have a cold, and I don't know why.
Yep. So I'm building the Kome Neuropics, right?
I mean, the show got me through having COVID back in February.
That makes sense. Kome and the 5 Fates.
So I think my brain just associates it with that now.
It said
That can happen. Sometimes those
background radiation is a
methods of
riot.
comforting and whatever get
Yeah.
cemented.
So I have a question now. Since well, with both Kit and Brave here, and we hit this point, would you be cool if I switch to Blood Omen now, since we have the chance, since everyone's here?
Yeah, it works for me.
Go ahead.
Is that okay, Dan?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we could play more. We could play more. Deal with collecting more fate pearls after that.
It's fine. I've got more time to myself nowadays, at least for a couple days.
Yeah,
I'm sorry
I'm
about
really
that, Dan.
sorry about that.
Me too. But I mean, it just seems like it's a pattern now. She's prone to it, and there's like some motivation of hers that she doesn't want to change anything about it.
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, excuse me, everybody. We're just gonna take the opportunity to give Dan some space real quick. In the meantime, we'll be right back with some more. Finally, have the opportunity to play some Blood Omen. We'll be right back shortly. Hope you all enjoy.